Marco Bezzecchi was examined at the circuit's medical center and no fractures were detected, but as a precaution it was decided to transfer him to Melbourne for a CT scan to rule out any problems. Good news also for Maverick Vinales, who was taken to the medical center where he was examined. He suffered a contusion to his right elbow, but no fractures were evident. A precautionary ultrasound assessment is possible. When the Italian and the Spaniard got back up in the runoff area in the first corner, everyone breathed a sigh of relief. The crash was ugly as hell, at the braking at the end of the main straight, with the both riders end on the gravel with massive damage of their bikes. Pedro Acosta also suffered a violent crash at the end of the sprint when he was catapulted into the air off his bike at turn 6. Pedro was also ruled out for fractures, but the Tech 3 team Spaniard is complaining of shoulder pain. He will undergo further examination tomorrow morning before the race. Meanwhile, Fabio Di Giannantonio lost the 5th place he had achieved in the sprint MotoGP at Phillip Island. At the end of the race an investigation was launched into his tire pressure and then the 8-second penalty was made official, dropping the Roman rider to 7th place, overtaken by Franco Morbidelli and Raul Fernandez. Despite the penalty, Di Giannantonio said he was satisfied with his performance in Australia. "It was a great sprint," he told Sky Sport MotoGP, "maybe the best of the year. I got off to a bad start. The bike reared up and I lost a lot of positions. Afterwards I came up really strong, I overtook practically everyone and I was also very close to the leading group. We have to be very happy. We made a lot of overtaking moves and this is also important in view of Sunday's race." The Pertamina Enduro VR46 team rider admits he is thinking about the podium for tomorrow. "The podium is not an absurd thing. Honestly, it can be done. I have to start well, so it's a different race. Once I start well, I have to stay there and manage the tires well with calm and attention. We need an intelligent race. I think we'll be in the game." Fabio Di Giannantonio was just behind Marco Bezzecchi and Maverick Vinales when his teammate hit the Aprilia rider, triggering a scary accident that fortunately did not have serious consequences. This is his thought on the incident. "It was perhaps one of the scariest moments of my life. When you get to 350 km per hour and see two bikes exploding in front of you, it's tough. It was bad. I tried to avoid the pieces of their bikes and 2 or 3 hit me. The titanium plate of my suit was punctured. I'm all red on my shoulder. And the windshield almost broke too. A really scary moment. I didn't really understand what happened. One of the few moments in my life when I was scared on a motorbike."